Running out of Forgotten Souls and looking for the fastest way to farm them and stack up thousands in Season 11? Alright, you have found the right video. In this guide, I will show you exactly how to flood your inventory with Forgotten Souls so you can keep crafting, upgrading and rerolling your gear without ever hitting that annoying material wall. Let's start with the best method by far. If you want pure efficiency, look no further than Legion events. Legion events are short, usually around 3 minutes or even less, and while I'll be honest, they are not the most exciting content because they are very easy. The rewards more than make up for it. All you have to do is show up, run around, follow the objective, clear the enemies, and you are done. At Torment 4, a single Legion event can net you around 120 Forgotten Souls per completion, and that's just for the Forgotten Soul. The final chest also reward a huge variety of other valuable material, including bundle herbs, iron chunks, rawhide, whale crystal, angel breath, oboes, abstruse sigils, coiling ward, scatter prism, war summoning material, gear drops, gold, a massive chunk of experience, and even heavenly sigils for your sanctify needs. There is an insane amount of value packed into a single 3 minutes run. Now, there is one downside. Legion events only occur about once every 25 minutes. The good news is, the event will appear on your map roughly 10 minutes before it starts, giving you plenty of time to prepare and travel there. On top of that, there are several community websites that track Legion event in real time, such as Helltide.com and Diablo4.live, so you will never miss one. Mark the timer, camp the zone early, and get ready to score up your loot the moment it begins. While you are waiting for the next Legion event to spawn, there are a few excellent backup methods you can use to keep farming Forgotten Souls. The second best method is Nightmare Dungeons that rolls with the Material Reserve affix. This affix modifies the dungeon by spawning a large number of hordes chests throughout the map. As you explore and clear enemies, make sure you don't miss these chests, because each one can drop around 15 Forgotten Souls along with other useful crafting material. If you fully clear the dungeon and open every horrific chest, you can easily walk away with around 100 to 150 Forgotten Souls in a single run. That's extremely solid for content you are probably already doing anyway. Of course, not every Nightmare Dungeon sigil comes with the Material Reserve affix. If you have one, make sure you fully take advantage of it. If you don't, no worries at all, because there is another strong option you can jump into. That brings us to Helltide. While killing demons in Helltide does have a chance to drop Forgotten Souls, the drop rate from enemies alone is fairly low. The real value comes from opening torture chests. Each torture chest can drop anywhere from around 5 to 25 Forgotten Souls, and generally speaking, the higher tier the chest, the better the payout. The catch, of course, is that torture chests required aberrant cinders to open. Now here's the key tip that most players still aren't using. The fastest way to farm massive amounts of cinders is not by roaming around the zone randomly, but by summoning Duria using Baneful Hearts. When you initiate the ritual, wave of enemies spawn before Duria emerge. These enemies drop a ton of aberrant cinders. Each Duria summon can easily net you hundreds of cinders without having to run all over the map. Either summon Duria multiple times yourself, or stick around and help other players who are summoning him. In about 15 to 30 minutes of farming this way, you can stockpile thousands of cinders. Once you build up that cinders reserve, start opening torture chests across the Helltide for a steady stream of Forgotten Soul, along with gear, for summoning material, crafting resources, and plenty of other valuable drops. Another alternative method is the Infernal Horde. By collecting around 500 ethers, you can open a spoil of material chest and earn roughly 200 to 300 Forgotten Souls. This method is definitely slower compared to Legion event or Nightmare Dungeons, since a 6-wave Infernal Horde run takes around 7 to 8 minutes at minimum. That said, it is worth mentioning because you will also get thousands of gem fragments and some Optusite from the same chest, making it a nice bonus farm if you need multiple resources at once. Here's an important tip you absolutely need to know. Opening a spoil of material chest with more than 1000 ethers will still give you the same amount of Forgotten Soul. So if you are sitting on over 1000 ethers, open the spoil of greater equipment chest first, then open the material chest afterward. This way you are not wasting your ethers for zero extra gain. If you are completely desperate and have an overflow of whale crystal, there is also a conversion option. You can transmute whale crystal into Forgotten Soul at the Alchemist. The cost is 100 whale crystals and 100k gold for 10 Forgotten Souls. It is not the most efficient method, but if you urgently need souls to continue crafting or rerolling your gear, this can be a quick emergency solution. And finally, don't forget about salvaging. Salvaging ancestral gear will always give you at least one Forgotten Soul, so while you are leveling, farming or pushing content, make sure you salvage these items instead of selling them. Over time, this adds up to a surprising amount of Forgotten Soul. Before we wrap things up, here's one final bonus method that a lot of players completely forget about. Head over to the den and look for the Bartering vendor. That little girl many players walk past without a second thought. She offers a wide variety of caches, including boss summoning caches, masterworking caches, aspect caches, and salvage material caches. All of these caches can drop valuable loot and material that help speed up your overall progression, and some of them can indirectly save you a massive amount of time when it comes to farming and upgrading your gear. These caches cost pale marks, but don't stress about that. You will naturally earn pale mark just by playing the game and leveling up your mercenaries. And most players end up sitting on hundreds or even thousands of them without realizing it. So make it a habit to check this vendor regularly and spend your pale marks on the caches you actually need. And if you're lucky, you can even pull gear with greater affixes from the stock she is offering, which can be a huge power boost and help carry you further along your journey. And salvage material caches is the one you are looking for. It contains Forgotten Souls and other crafting material as well. And that's it. If you rotate Legion events, Material Reserve Nightmare Dungeons, Helltide, Infernal Horde, Transmutation, Salvaging and Bartering Vendor, you will never run out of Forgotten Soul again in Season 11. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you out, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next video. Happy hunting, and I will see you in Sanctuary. Peace.